Hello, you guys！ 欢迎每周三来到 15Min Cafe 英语咖啡馆，喝一杯老师们的本周主题特调，一起探讨国际文化、时事、职涯、网络和音乐等多元主题，轻松吸收主题相关的词汇、惯用语和常用例句。
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 15Mins. Today, you are now listening to 15Mins Cafe with the intro from Angel.
Hello, you guys. This is Angel.
Angel, where are you right now, and where did you come from?
I am currently in Taiwan and just came back from Melbourne.
Welcome home.
Thank you. Nice to be back home.
Again, you are flying the Aussie route.
Aussie route, yeah. Remember last time I mentioned I went to Australia and I got COVID there?
Yes.
Yes, this is the same hotel.
I hope they sanitize the hotel this time around.
They should have. So I'm still alive, still survive.
Okay, good. So you came back in one piece. Congratulations. And why did I say congratulations? You recently received a promotion.
Yay! Thank you.
So what
Big
exactly is your title right now?
It's a co-purser, flight purser.
What is a flight purser?
Used to be a cabin crew. Cabin crew means that you need to work in the cabin on the aisle.
Yeah.
So now I'm a purser. So majority I will be staying in the galley.
How do you spell purser?
P-U-R-S-E-R.
Is there such a word, purser? The person who carry the purse, purser.
Oh, yeah.
Right? It sounds like the person who carry the purse.
Purser. I think that's the term for the airline aviations.
Oh,
like
okay.
Someone in charge, something. Purser.
Give us a quick one before we start today's conversation. So give us a quick one. Now you are a purser, and it's supposedly a promotion.
Yep.
And you say you work in the galley right now. But
Yes.
if you work in the galley, then you're like a chef.
I'm like basically a chef. Yes, I'm a chef.
So you used to be the waiter, now you're the chef.
Yeah. A huge leap, right? Isn't that a huge leap for the promotion? Right.
So you don't need to talk to any passenger.
I still have to. If my waitress didn't serve the customer well, I still need to go apologize. Yeah.
What?
So now I am in charge of the galley as well as the cabin. So if the cabin crew who did not meet the standards or the customer complain, I am the one who's responsible for all the,
This junior cabin crew missed something and then somebody got a complaint and, give you a stinking face. You're the one who takes care of that right now.
And I'm the one who is going to write the report and report back to the company.
So record keeping is part of the job.
Right.
And then also client complaint is part of the job. And then what else? Cooking, steaming things, coffee, tea. That's not your job anymore.
I still need to do.
What?
No,
Doesn't sound like a promotion.
It's like extra work.
Just extra work. Same thing, extra work. It's just you don't have to push the trolley around.
In some aircraft, I still have to go.
What?
Yeah, I thought I didn't have to, but because of the COVID, we have cut down lots of manpower.
Oh, labor shortage.
Before COVID, maybe the older person doesn't need to go out, but now some of the flight, I still need to go out with the cabin crew for the service, for the drinks, for the food. Yeah, that sucks, but yeah.
That was the con and the day-to-day.
Right.
What about the perks? There must be perks, right? For being a purser.
You get to shout at the cabin crew.
That's not a perk. Why do you want your blood pressure so high?
I just want to relieve my tension, So stressful every day. Of course, a little bit of the pay raise.
Other than pay raise, nicer uniform?
The uniform, it's a black skirt, so make me look slimmer, which is also nice.
Okay, black skirt. Oh, so it's like Starbucks, right? Starbucks baristas, you get the black apron and they're supposedly the professional baristas, right?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So you're the professional barista in the air.
Right. And then you have the right to say something. Because before when I was a cabin crew, I only follow the task. I only follow what the pursers or the senior told me to do. But now I get to give advice and then set up the plan on how we go for the service and
Okay.
We can make the plan.
That sounds like a whole lot of fun. So like pre-flight planning, you get to get involved in that.
Right.
Whereas as cabin crews just, they just show up on time.
They just show up on time and then shoot the meal. Shoot the meal. Chicken rice, and keep on shooting.
So that's the new angel in the air.
That's new me. Yay.
With the black skirt. Able to shout at the juniors.
Right.
Able to plan pre-flight schedules.
Yes.
How the serving works and duty-free sales and all that, right?
Duty-free sales and all that. Not majority of my job, but still involved, I'm still involved.
You're the
everything.
planner, basically. Yeah. You plan that.
Yes.
Like when to go up, when to go down, when to push the trolley, when to serve the tea, when to serve planning.
Oh, and also I am the one who have to make the nice steak. Wow.
You have to make steak?
We'll have to make steak. Like
for business class?
In business class, we have steak, and then it's very hard to heat it up as a medium or medium rare. Every time I did well done. Oh, the steak well done.
Okay.
It was, you have to be familiar with the ovens in flights. Totally different from the oven on ground. So every oven have different power. So I'm still trying to make a perfect steak. Yeah.
Got it.
Right.
In the air. You got to make steak for the business class passengers.
True.
Wow. All right.
Wow.
That sounds like a mouthful. All right. So anyways, so coming back to today's topic, okay, congratulations on your promotion.
Thank you.
Because now since you're senior, I think you are in a better position to comment of the following. I mean, not that you didn't have, you were not in a position to comment, but I mean, now that you're a senior, you can sort of see it with a bird's eye view, the manager's view. And on the ground, we say manager, and then in the air, it's a purser.
Purser.
Okay. So what is beyond the purser before we start?
You mean as in?
Yeah, what's next?
Next.
After
senior,
a purser.
Senior purser. I'm not kidding. It's really called senior purser. And then there is a uniform change.
Okay. So the first level purser is a single purser, and the next purser is a double purser.
Yeah. And then the color change, as I mentioned, that I'm now wearing the black skirt, and then the senior purser, they have a golden blouse.
Golden blouse?
Yeah, golden blouse with the black skirt. Sounds fancy, right? Golden blouse.
Interesting.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yes. That make you look like 10 years older than your original age.
Wow.
Senior purser.
I mean, you were supposed to look senior. That's the whole point.
Even these guys, you need to be senior.
So you have to look senior because you got to look the part. If you got baby face and you wear that, and
then people will buy whatever you say. Yes.
I don't believe that you are a senior purser.
Wow.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah,
they won't
but
trust
by the
you.
time I'll be senior purser, maybe 10 years from now, I guess.
Does it take that long to become a senior purser?
It is, yes.
Talking about hierarchies today, huh? All right, don't worry. That day will come. One of these days we will be talking about, you being a senior person and, like how you shout at the junior purser and the junior purser shouts at the cabin crew and the cabin crew gives a stinking face to the guy sitting there at the back.
Right.
So today I got one for you. I saw this article and I have to ask. This is the do's and don'ts in flight.
Oh, do's and don'ts.
And actually, well, technically, if I translated this article, I saw it from the internet, Taiwan news media, and they're talking about the big no-no, the 9 big no-nos when you take a plane.
Okay.
The big no-nos. So I'm going to rephrase it and say, the do's and the don'ts.
Okay.
Okay. Because when it's big no-no, that means don't do it.
Don't do it.
I'm curious as to how big of a no-no this is. Okay. Because to me, I'm a passenger, I'm a customer, and sometimes I do this.
What did you do?
When I read the big no-nos, and then I'm like, yeah, but sometimes, us passengers, we don't know it's a big no-no.
Oh, okay.
Right? We don't know it's a big no-no. It's not part of the in-flight manual. It's not part of the security video.
Oh.
Right? It's none of that. So I don't know it's a big no-no. So I'm not so sure if we can fault the passengers for this. So the first one. Us passengers get hungry. When we smell the galley cooking something, you smell it, and we get hungry. And We see people walking behind the curtains being all closed. And sometimes you hear the cabin crew chatting. And then what happens to us passengers is we're like, stop chatting and do your job. Serve the food. We're hungry right now.
Oh.
And then, especially kids, when we were young, I would badger my mom and say, I smell food and where's food?
Oh,
so my mom would press the button and call for service.
The call bell?
Yes. Use the call bell, call for service. And the cabin crew will come. And apparently this is a big no-no, to rush and push for food.
Yes, this is a big, big no-no.
Okay, but kids are hungry.
Kids are hungry, so why didn't you bring any food with you? Like snacks or something? And then, because kids' meal, if you have ordered the kids' meal for the kids,
yes,
we will deliver the kids' meal right after takeoff.
So this is the kids' meal issue, right? You must indicate kids' meal. Okay, got it. Because I think we had like regular meals. My mom didn't mark kids' meal.
Ah, okay. But still, because the meal is not ready. So that's while we're chatting, because we're still waiting for the meals to be ready.
Okay, so give me a quick background.
Okay.
If you're chatting, that's probably because you're waiting. Waiting for what?
Waiting for the meal is done because the meal is cold originally. So we need to heat it up, right?
Okay, so how long does it take to heat it up?
20 to 25 minutes.
So that's why you're chatting.
Well, no, we're not chatting, even though we're chatting, but we're still doing something. We're preparing the card, preparing the drinks, and preparing the bread and the cloth, everything. So we don't have time to just sit there and doing nothing.
So how fast does it take to heat the bread?
The bread takes 10 minutes.
Okay, so the bread is always ready first, and then the main course usually takes 20, 25 minutes.
Right. And then the card, whenever you saw the card on the aisle, it's not preset that way. It's all separated. So we have to gather everything. So make it a full card, make a drinks, make a bread. Yeah, we had
Oh, you have to stock up. You have to stock it up.
So
that's part of the chatting, because you're chatting, you're like putting juice on and taking juice off and
maybe
getting
we're
the Coke
chatting,
ready.
hey, give me a pack of juice or give me the more cups or some ice cube, please. Maybe that's what we're talking about.
Because from the passenger side, we just hear like chit-chatting, right? From behind the curtains. And then we're guessing like, seriously, what the hell are you guys doing? That's why most of us under the wrong impression, right? I smell the food ready. Okay. Like, why are you not serving?
I have to say, cabin crew are the one who want to go for the service. I think they want to finish the service as soon as possible so that they can start for their rest period. Right. So none of the cabin crew will delay the service, I'm sure, because they want to go to sleep. Come on.
We got the idea all wrong, right? Because it's the cabin crew who wants to rush the service and get it over and done with.
Right.
Thank you for filling that gap. Now I know.
Thank you for asking. Yes.
Rushing your meal orders. Big no-no. Because no point in doing that.
No point in doing that. Even though you rush, the meal's still in the oven, still cold.
Unless you want cold main course.
Yeah, we can give you that on ground whenever you want.
Now, just to sidetrack a little bit, okay? If I can't rush my meals, I can rush my drinks, can I? I can still order drinks though.
You can still order drinks, yes. But because before the service, all the cabin crew, they were pretty busy. They have multiple tasks to finish. So if you rush for the drinks, maybe you still need to wait because we have no hands, no extra manpower to fix the drinks for you. Okay. If it's just the orange juice, it's fine, of course. It's very handy. We can give you. But if it's a cocktail, you might need to wait for a bit.
So a quick example would be all hands on deck in the galley. Therefore, there's no extra hands to really do extra things.
Yes, exactly.
So you got to focus on the main thing, which is stocking the cart, getting the meal prepped so that the service can go on as usual in time. And then people can help you with your drinks.
Right. And then remember, we have baby on board, right?
I don't know. Whose baby? Your baby.
Passenger's baby.
Somebody's baby, right?
Somebody's baby, and
baby
especially it's summer.
Yeah.
There are hundreds baby in flight. Okay, so let's say that there's baby in flight. So the first thing after takeoff, we need to set up the baby bassinet for the baby. So that TikTok's one more manpower for the galley.
Yeah.
So even more rush, even more busy.
Got it.
Right. So don't rush. Yeah, the meal and the drink will come. It just take time. Don't rush.
Now we know
Don't worry.
what goes on behind the curtain. Great. Yeah. So The next thing my mom does is, me and my brother, we sit with my mom. And so we on the 3-seater. And once our meals are done, my mom tend to be a very nice person and she stacks the trays.
Oh, stacking the trays.
Apparently, this is a big no-no. I don't remember seeing a stinking face from cabin crew, but according to this article, it's a big no-no. Why is it a big no-no? Be nice. We're packing things for you nicely.
Next time you can observe how do we serve the tray and how do we collect. Because when we pass out the tray, it's a single layer inside the cart.
It's like the IKEA. The IKEA tray trolleys.
Tray trolley, yes. So if you stack up everything, we need to separate them back into 3 individual trays. So that time, I can already collect 1 more rows already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I really appreciate passengers doing that because their intention was nice, try to help. But actually, really not necessary.
Not necessary. Okay.
Not necessary.
Now my next question is,
okay,
what if my mom holds the tray up high for you? Is that helpful?
A single tray, right?
Yeah, single tray. Like,
that's good.
My mom
That's
actively like hands it in the air, and while you're stocking, my mom's hands is still in the air with the tray. How do you feel about that? Because I see that a lot,
Yeah. Always want to ask, like, what's your intention? It doesn't speed it up, I still need to finish my trays on my hands. And then I will get back to you.
Right? All the trays in the hands and in the air.
Yeah. Like waving. They're waving at me using their tray like, hey, look at me.
Okay. So how big of a no-no is that?
It's acceptable, I think, if you can bear that the time you're waiting. So just be it.
Training your arms.
Yeah, training your arms, like doing lifting, because it doesn't help to speed up collecting your trays.
So no need to stack. No need to keep your hands, keep your tray high in the air.
Yeah.
No point. Just, do it casually, just pass it on, right?
Just pass it
the tray on and
follow the flow.
You'll be okay. Okay. Go with the flow. Most people have, nice intentions. They want to help. But sometimes when they're overly helpful, it's also not necessary.
Yeah, then the result is not good. I've seen one family, they stock up like 10 trays together.
Oh, what a nice family. They can take it all the way back to the galley, thank you.
That way. Like 10 tray. I really don't know how to do it, but I still... but normally, if you were the cabin crew,
yes,
what will you say to the passengers? Will you give it a long face to the passengers?
Of course not.
Of course not, right?
Yeah, but I mean, then again, most people aren't educated to know that it's probably faster if you pass the single tray on, right, one by one, as opposed to stacking them up and just handing them over in a bunch. So that's the big no-no. Now we know. Okay, one by one. Okay, traditionally, yeah. Unless one day we have these biodegradable things that we, maybe we can eat the box or the tray.
Oh, but one interesting is that, remember, when you in-flight food, you got a tray and then there are a lot of cups, plates on the tray, right?
Yes.
So sometimes when I collect, it's empty. Only the tray left.
What happened to the rest?
So the cups and the plates are gone. Did you eat that all?
You know what? Long time ago, I remember as a kid, the cups were real cups. But today they are like just plastic. They're worse than paper cups. They are terrible. There's no point in taking them home, really.
But still, it's a good popular souvenir. Still.
I've never been in business class or first class. I mean, I probably want to, steal some stuff if I do take business class. But economy class, no thank you. That plastic cup is, no thank you. Almost like a pea cup at what they give you at the hospital. So, no thank you.
Really? And then, those cutlery in flight?
Yeah. It's all plastic.
They're plastic, but actually, they're not one-time use. Did I mention that before? Those cutlery, even though they're plastic, they're all reusable. I was so shocked. Like,
no way.
Can you really do that? Can you?
No.
Couldn't believe that.
Oh, so, I'm not going to touch them next time. Oh my God.
Bring your own if it's possible. Because, so now you get, you see a lot of airline, they get to they want to be more fancy. So they kind of like decorate their plastic into the silver wheel-like, but they are still plastic.
I know it's still
But
plastic.
just with the silver painting. But
if
those,
it's not a once-off thing, then
yeah,
I'm sorry.
but
I
it's
don't.
still reusable. Mm.
No.
So for me, I will
like,
basically take my own cutlery utensils if I am able to.
Next time I would buy in-flight, right? In-flight cutlery.
Yes.
Go through the in-flight shopping. Go buy my own cutlery.
Yes, for your hygiene reason.
And then there's the next thing that we usually do is sometimes when you guys walk by,
Mm-hmm.
I stick my hand up.
Okay.
According to the article, big no-no. Gotta press the button. Now, as a passenger, I mean, it's just more... I see you coming my way and I raise my hand.
About this, maybe you can observe that whether the cabin crew, do they have hands to write it down?
I can write it down for them.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I mean it. If the cabin crew, they're really like they don't have hands to write it down, maybe they will forget, and then they will come back to you again.
Oh, no wonder. Sometimes I don't get the cabin crew coming back to me because she's walking up and down the aisle looking for something, and I'm not sure if she remembered my order. Maybe that's why.
Maybe that's why she forget which passengers because you all look alike. You know, everybody
I'm sorry.
look the same.
I don't look like Jin Cheng-woo. I don't look Takeshi enough. I'm sorry.
If Jin Cheng was on the flight, I would remember. Okay.
There we go. If it's Andy Lau, any of the superstars, you guys will remember.
Yeah, we don't need to memorize.
You ladies discriminate passengers.
But other than those cute boy or girls,
Yeah.
everybody looked the same to me. So
Got it.
I really don't know
Okay.
who ordered the Coke Zero. I forgot. Oh my God. So normally what we'll do is that I will bring the Coke Zero out in the cabin and then, keeping shaking my hand and then looking for anybody have eye contact with me. Hello. And then eventually no one will wave at me and then I will drink up the Coke Zero by myself.
You want to go hands-free, right? You can't hold the Coke.
Wow, so that's a nice suggestions. If next time you want to call, you want to ask for drinks, you can just write it down for the cabin crew.
I should bring like a notepad, like a post-it note.
It's very nice. Post-it note. You just hand it because that's what we did. We also write it down on the post-it notes.
So good
Yes.
tip. Good tip now.
Good tip.
Like since you guys are short on staff, then bring your own post-it and write your seat number, draw a heart and say...
Draw a heart. You post it in the galley. You can post 10 post-it.
Yeah, and then say, thank you for your drink. I'm looking for a drink. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, that's very kind. That's very nice.
Yeah, be nice.
Be nice. Yeah, be nice.
Don't intercept or don't hold the cabin crew, right? Like hostage
please
for
don't.
that.
Yes.
So the next thing this article mentions is the next big no-no is complaining about the passenger in front of you reclining their seat. Big no-no.
Big no-no.
I mean, I don't complain, but I've seen people complain.
Can sort of relate to that because it's really annoying when the passengers recline the seat back, right? But that's everybody's right. You can also recline your seat back. So the only time we can ask the passenger to sit upright is when we are doing the meal service. So that's the time I can ask the passenger in
And
front
also
of you.
landing, right?
Yeah, takeoff and landing.
Yes, takeoff and landing. You're not supposed to recline your seats.
Right. And then other than that, I think you can also recline your seat because there's nothing we can do about this.
Yeah.
That's your area is your seat. And then
With this, the biggest problem is when I was much younger and smaller in size, not a big problem. Now my knees are right up there by the seat. So if somebody reclines, then it technically pressures my knees.
I can
So I have to like stretch forward in a way. So economy class sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the true. Yeah, economic class sucks.
No leg room. We've talked about that. No leg room. I'm sorry. It sucks. Yes.
But I remember the extra legroom seat that you can just pay a little bit extras, then you can get the legroom seat, right? Before you check in.
Yeah, well, my answer to that, remember, was that only if I had extra money to pay for the extra seat legroom. Yeah. So.
Yes.
The problem is never about the legroom. The problem is never
Always
having enough
about the
money, right?
Yes.
If I can afford it, I would go business class. I would go first class. I wouldn't care if Tom Cruise sits in front of me and recline his seat. I would say hello to him and drink champagne with this guy.
You're totally right. Yes.
But the problem is, if you try traveling coach, you just shut up and take it.
Right. Last time that really encountered a passenger that he's complaining like crazy about the passenger reclining the seat in front of him. So that's my suggestions. Next time you can consider taking a business class so you won't have this kind of issue. Thank you. Bye. Really, because I was so mad about that. What? Because he keep on complaining from takeoff and then service and the whole flight. Really? Yeah, that's not that's not yours to have.
Please understand your needs, as in, if you need extra leg space, then pay more. Thank you. That's how airlines work. That's got nothing to do with cabin crew. Yeah, sorry about that, but, guys like to complain. All right, so the next big no-no is about veggie meals or kids' meals requested halfway in flight.
Oh.
Not being booked when you do your online checking.
Then the answer is you're not able to get it. Sorry.
So is that true? Like there's no extra kiddie meals or veggie meals if you want it in flight or you want to switch? There's no such thing as switching?
No such thing as switching because the special meal, the latest requests have to be made 24 hours prior to your departures. So if later than 24 hours, you still cannot get it because it takes time to send the request to the caterer team. So if you request in flight, there's really no way that we can make up a kids meal.
So why aren't there extra meals? That's our biggest problem.
Extra meal? You mean extra
What if
meal?
I want an extra meal or like I want to switch to something else? That means you guys don't actually get more than needed.
Yeah, this is a very tricky part that normally we only have exact meal. Like 200 passengers, we have 200 numbers of meals.
Got it.
But that's for normal cases. But if we have the flight called suppers, so maybe we depart at like after 12.
Okay.
So that's pretty late, right? So some company, they will assume that passenger, not 100% will get the meal. So they only load 90% of the meal.
And then what if everybody wants a meal?
So you don't have the meal. Oh my God. This is so shocking. So the first time I encountered this, I didn't know that. I said, how come we don't have enough meal? And then my senior told me, because if it's a supper, normally we don't have 100% meal. We only have 90%. So yeah, but what if everybody's so hungry? They want to have the meals? Sorry, I can only write the report. They have nothing to eat. Oh
my God.
Really?
Oh my God. So I got it. No wonder you started off today by saying, bring your own snacks. Bring something along with you. Because that was not like a tip in my day of traveling. When I was traveling as a kid with my parents, it was, you could get play cards. We could get cards from the cabin crew. We had little toys. We had a little whatever. It was a journey. It was an experience.
Right.
But today, you only stock 90% meals. Seriously, no, I'm sorry. I'm bringing my own KFC.
Yeah,
I'm bringing KFC. Yeah. I'm bringing a bucket. I'm going to eat fried chicken in flight.
8 pieces of fried chicken. Family combo. So if it's a meal time, we will have 100%. But still, if you order the special meal and you want to switch normal meal, that means that we don't have extra. Sometime we will have extra. Sometimes, then that's your luck.
If you're
then
lucky.
We can switch for you.
If you're lucky, you get extra meal that you can switch. But
right. But don't challenge your luck because it's not guaranteed every time you will get it.
Now I'm going to ask a very, very important question.
Okay.
What if I am flying business class or first class? And then I say, hey, I want this. Oh, I want the steak without the potatoes on the side or something. Can I do that?
Without, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, I get finicky and I get picky, right? And I say, I want this, I don't want that.
I can pick it up for you.
First class and business class.
I will pick it up for you.
And I want to switch meals and grape juice, not strawberry juice. That kind of idea.
I will try. But if I don't have, still, sorry. And then last time, one passenger ordered an omelette without the egg.
Omelette without egg. So what is it? What is an omelette without an egg? Without
omelette.
any eggs?
The whole menu is omelette with the pork sausage or something like this.
So this passenger just want the filling in the omelette. No egg, right? If you don't want the egg, then it's the filling inside the omelet.
So this one, I just pick up the whole omelet, just give the sausage on the side. I cannot pick up that filling in the omelet, right? That's too disgusting.
I don't know. You can feed this guy or girl. Cut the omelet open and then feed the filling to him or her. I sorry. I mean, it's weird, right? It's like you go to a night market and you say you want oyster omelet without the omelet. Then what is it? Then it's just fried oysters.
Yeah.
What the heck?
And maybe he liked the way the oyster is cooked. Not so sure. Yeah, but still, business class has more resource than economy class. So we can try to make up some other methods for you. But in economy class, really have, really restricted resource.
Got it. If you have special needs and if you are kind of finicky with your food, business class, first class is your friend. Go and buy those tickets and then you can complain.
You can complain.
Yeah,
yes.
Then you can complain.
You can complain.
Got it. So no wonder it's a big no-no, right? If you have special needs and you don't play by the rules, then sorry.
Oh, and also we have a lot of kids with the peanut allergy, right?
Yeah.
And then sometime the peanut allergy free is not what we cannot guarantee because we cannot guarantee that peanut allergy free environment for the passenger or for the flight. So, but they can send up the request like 72 hours before.
Yeah.
So we will replace all the peanuts in flight. We'll make it pretzel.
Got it.
But that's time also the passenger, the mom requested in flight. And then they say, oh, my kids is highly allergic to the peanut. And then, what's the consequences?
Go hungry.
We offload them. They are not able to be on board because it's so dangerous, right?
They become a flight risk. Because of their allergy. Oh my God.
Yeah, and then because they are so firm and say that my kids he cannot survive if he has any connections with the peanuts. Cannot. I said, okay, then you better be on ground. You are not able to fly. I'm sorry.
Your son will not survive this flight. This is too many peanuts in the air. Oh my God.
So make your trip planning, please.
Other than the dangerous buzzwords like having a weapon on board or something, right? Or getting violent. Yeah, going crazy allergic will also get you grounded. So
right.
Yeah. Okay.
You are afraid. We're also afraid. I'm so scared.
Okay. Your son is a flight risk. That is an allergy ball. Your son is an allergy
ball. Bring your own doctor, please.
Yeah. Got it. Oh wow, that's kind of rare. But again, if you think about how many passengers you fly, then if it's one in like let's say 1,000. Then it's basically one in every third flight, right? Third to fourth flight. You get a passenger like that. That's still very frequent for you guys.
That's still, yeah.
That's too frequent for you guys. Okay, the last no. Okay. Kids running around on the plane and other passengers are not happy. So they press the call bell and say, hey, go deal with the kids.
Yeah.
They say it's a big no. Personally, I think, well, in flight, you are the police, so I call the police, and what's the big no?
If I were a police, then why don't anybody listen to me? Actually, hold a gun. Listen to me.
Okay, you got a good point there. Yeah. Then if you're the police, you wouldn't be asking coffee or tea or Coke, right? You'd be saying, sir, you look like you can only drink coffee. Sir, ma'am, you look like you can only drink tea.
You drink what I give you. You eat what I give. Yes. I'm not a police. I'm more like kindergarten teacher.
Now, here's the thing. There must be an SOP for the pursers to deal with this. That's where the complaints come from. Like, oh, it's very noisy, or why are the passengers not taking care of their own kids? Why are they letting the kids run around and making a noise?
This is something we really need to follow our SOP. And then...
So what is the SOP?
The SOP is basically just find the parents. And then sometimes the parents, they're the one who allow the kids to do that.
Yes, because the parents are drunk. Parents
are drunk? This is a very dilemma situation.
And you realized one of your junior cabin crews offered both the mother and the dad 3 cups of wine.
Yeah.
They ask for wine and then they go, they're mellow.
Oh my. The situation is really like what I'm taking during taking the test. They gave us questions
Really?
like this in flight. You need
Part
to
of the
solve
case
it.
study that you had to do. How did you answer?
This answer shot at a crew FAQ.
Find the person who served 3 cups of wine to the parents.
And then
call that
shout at a
person
kid.
to the galley and then, have a chit chat.
Yeah, may I have a word with you? It's our duty to observe everybody's well-being. Yeah.
Okay.
So, about the kids. Yeah, we should. It's quite dangerous if the kids running around in flight.
Yes.
So we have every right to coach the kids. Am I right?
Well, I assume you're the police. So,
Yeah,
I mean, as the other passengers, I think you guys are the police. So I would love for the golden blouse, black skirt lady to come
Yes.
and do a thing or two. Yeah, do something.
I will.
Yes. Okay, but what
Restrain
is
the
the
kid.
SOP then? You talk to the kids and that's it?
And talks to the kid, and then
Do you guys stack or stash somewhere like toys or something just
we have.
to deal with kids like that?
We
right?
have.
Okay.
But normally, this kind of kid, they're not under control.
Okay.
Especially the kids, when the parents are drunk in the situations, the kids,
Okay.
they might invite themselves to have a seat in business class, because the seat there are more spacious.
Oh, how I wish.
True case study in my
How
life.
I wish I would be so cute looking and so shameless that I would just walk up to business class and park my butt.
And you don't feel a
I
thing. You
better
don't feel
have
shame.
the cutest face on earth.
We still need to ask her back, send the kids back. And then I think regarding this, we just need to have a good communications with the parents, given that they are not drunk. And then, the thing you mentioned about the drunk passengers, normally we will observe and then we will fill out something called wine checklist. And then that's to prevent the passengers from getting intoxicated, wasted, drunk.
Yeah. Wasted and drunk in flight. Got it.
Yeah,
Right.
and
I mean,
then-
you keep count.
Right. But the kids, I would definitely, maybe I will ask the parents if they're okay because they're drunk, right? So maybe I will take them to the galley somewhere near. If we have free hands, that we can take care of the kids. Yeah, maybe just give it a toy there and play with them for 10 minutes
Okay.
and ask her, do you want to watch movie? We have Panda Kung Fu 3.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So you'd still be nice to a certain extent. Yes. If the parents decide to go hands off
Right.
on the kids, then you would take out that kindergarten teacher kind of feel.
But if the kids is crying like crazy,
Yeah.
like they're the baby,
Yes.
well, there's really nothing we can do.
But can you blacklist parents? Let's say if they really don't deal with kids and they're really a bother to all the other passengers. Can you blacklist passengers like that?
We can only write the report because we are not the one who decide who could blacklist the passengers. So we will send everything back to the company, and then
Passengers who got intoxicated gets reported, right?
we have to report everything.
Okay.
The violent in-flight safety.
Okay. Got it.
So the kids.
Okay.
Oh wow, the situations because it's a summer
Yes.
nowadays.
Yes.
So the
Lots of
situations
kids.
happens basically every day.
Wow. Okay. That's the big no-no, or the big no-nos. And thank you for demystifying the big no-nos for us, because from the passenger's perspective, I mean, sometimes we feel like it's our right to rush the order or to stack it and, raise your hand when somebody walks by and get upset with the cabin crew if they ignore you, if you don't use the call bell, that kind of thing. And you want to switch meals halfway and you feel like, hey, you should be stocked up to the brim with food and toys and things to give us a fantastic journey, It's like riding the Aladdin carpet.
Right.
But you only pay economy class. There's no Aladdin and there's no carpet.
But I remember, long time ago, it was really like what you said. We
Yeah, you're like Princess Jasmine. You just wait to be served.
but now things changed. Everything changed.
Yeah, now it's like, I don't know. You just
It's just like flying coach.
a
It's
bus ride. Yeah, it's a bus ride right now.
With the food. Yes.
Yeah, I know. Guys, I think at the end of the day, we all know, now we know the backstory to what happens behind the curtains in the galley, okay? If you hear giggling and if you hear chatting, that's probably because they saw a cockroach in the food or they something funny happened in the galley that they had to humorously overcome.
Right. Yes.
It's a terrible long day and they just need some humor. Not because they're really having fun. Nothing fun there.
Really?
Yes.
I think cabin crew, majority of the cabin crew, they were really willing to serve, but just that they don't have the resource and that they need time to get back to you.
Yes. So in the current times, we all know that all airlines are seriously understaffed at the moment.
Right.
So guys, please be patient with the senior pursers, with the pursers, with the cabin crews. Be patient with them. And if they give you a stinking face, it's been a long day.
It's been a long day.
And for us passengers, if you're flying economy or coach, guys, seriously, problem is not the cabin crew. The problem is you because you didn't pay enough. All right. So blame it on yourself.
Blame on yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're flying coach and you want business class service, then pay business class.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just being really dead honest here. Today, if I fly coach, you must have some level of understanding of how much
Don't
you
expect
paying,
much, right?
Right. You pay for the cheapest ticket available on this particular airline. And that's how they will serve you in the cheapest way possible.
Not that bad, but
you got to lower your expectations before you jump on the plane, right? If you have this whole heightened expectations, you have the wrong expectations. It's all wrong.
It's all wrong. Maybe you have watched too much vlogs or YouTubers.
No, that's because they fly A380. Ticket is $20,000
Right,
per ticket.
Different. It's different.
Yeah, that's different. You want to lie down when you land. Not in the air. There's no way of lying down because you didn't pay that money to lie down in flight.
But you still get to recline your seat back, I guarantee you.
Yes, that's a right. That's a human right.
Yeah, that's a human right.
But whether or not your recline is enough, that's a different story, right?
Ah, all right. Cannot go flat.
You cannot lie flat. No, sorry.
Lie flat, yes.
Okay. So guys, that's all the time we have for you today. And it's so good to have Angel again in Taiwan, in Taipei. Obviously, she's traveling again. So we wish you all the best, Angel. And we hope you will give us more stories on your way back from, I don't know, what's the next route?
Next route is
North America?
Barcelona.
I hate you. No.
My first time there. Oh my God, so excited. I'm so excited.
Yeah, you should go watch a soccer game if you do have the time. Yeah.
I should, right?
Yeah, you should go to...
Put down on my list. Thank you for noticing.
Go take a walk. Barcelona. Sounds great. More stories to come, you guys, and stay tuned to 15 Minutes Cafe. Thank you for joining us. And we will see you in the next episode, same time, same place. Ciao, you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.